Welcome everybody to a little tech tip on East Tennessee Pinball. Today I'm going to flatten, oh Django wants a little attention, yes, flatten some pinball plastics. These are, oh my gosh, he's up in my lap, get down. These are not super bent up, but they're, they're the bulbs, they heat them up and flex them, and they're better off if you can get them flat. It really does make a difference in the final show. So went to Home Depot, got some glass. I got it cut to fit in the oven. These are like, I don't know, 10 by 12s. They fit in my toaster oven. I got a little small digitally temperature controlled oven, so it keeps the temperature real close to 200 degrees, which is where I cook these at. Lay down a layer of these plastics. Put another piece of glass on top. You can stack these as many as you want. Put down another layer of plastics. Put a top layer of plastic, or sorry, a top layer of glass. And I'm going to throw this in the preheated oven. It's important you do preheat. You don't want to have a hot spot melt any of your plastics as your oven heats up. I'm going to set these in here. I put a little bit of weight on the top of it. In this case, I've just got a couple of oven-safe bowls. Stick them on top just to help kind of squeeze them flat. And you see I've got it set to 200 degrees. I'm going to set the time for 20 minutes. Oops, that was the wrong knob. There we go. 200 degrees and 20 minutes. And I go ahead and let them cool off in the oven. That way, whatever shape they're taking, which hopefully is good and flat, that will set in by letting them cool in there under a little bit of pressure, holding them flat. Last but not least, put a sign in your oven so nobody comes in and cranks it up. True story, I was cooking the pinball parts, my firepower plastics. It was about 5 years ago. My daughter was like 12. Came in, she was going to make some cookies, and she cranked the oven up to 400 degrees. First thing we knew, the only reason I knew was the smell of burning plastics in the house. And it was, yeah, I mean, literally pulling the sheets of glass apart, and it just stringy plastic between. They were toast, as was my glass also. So we'll check back in on these, and it'll be about 30 minutes after the oven cools down. All right, it's been about an hour. I feel like I'm doing a cooking show here on time lapse. Pull these suckers out. And I don't know if you can tell, they are flat as a pancake. I mean, they are flat. There's other ways to do this. I've seen people do it with a heat gun. Like put these between two pieces of plastic, between two pieces of glass. And then you can get a heat gun or a really good hair dryer, or a heat gun works a little bit better, and press it as you're putting heat. And that does work, but it takes a lot of skill, and you can easily put too much heat and mess up a plastic while you're doing it. This takes a little bit longer, but it's not like you have to sit there and watch it. You know, stick it in the oven and turn it for 20 minutes, walk away, come back in an hour, and it's all done, and it's safe. It's going to work. So this is the way I do it. Anyway, cheers. See y'all later.